Hey everybody, and welcome to Tales from the Clinic. This is a new podcast hosted by Dr. Molly O'Banion and myself, Ashley, just a regular gal. The premise of this podcast is all things pets and veterinary medicine. Dr. Molly is here to do that part. I am here to make sure she's using words us regular people can understand. Each episode we will dive into different aspects of veterinary medicine, interesting cases seen at the clinic, and just general advice on pet ownership in hopes of educating and giving a glimpse into our world. So, let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are diving into the world of FFA today. We've got show coming up. We usually are somewhat involved with Klein ISD and Sci-Fair ISD. And I thought it'd be kind of fun with show coming up the first week of February to fill you guys in. I know some people, especially this area, it seems like most people are pretty well aware of the FFA program, but from where I grew up, literally never heard of it. I don't think our high school had it at all. And I don't know about any of the surrounding schools either, but I didn't learn about FFA until I started working for Molly. And each year I learn a little bit more, and I think it's really cool, and the kids seem to love it. And yeah, I figured give you guys a little bit of a glimpse into it and point out some of the things like this last year. I learned there's other fields within FFA that's not just about raising show animals, and that was awesome. I'd love to hear more about it. So, Molly, confirm for me, every year around October is when show starts. Or at least the show animals, that's when they pick. October-ish.
You're real pretty.
Thank you. Help.
Okay, here we go. Off on another adventure. FFA used to stand for Future Farmers of America, but it doesn't anymore. That's been dropped. But that's still how a lot of the public knows it.
That's what I thought it was.
It's not.
What is it now?
FFA. Technically, it's National FFA Organization.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it's not just for farmers. It's not just about plants and animals.
Right.
So they're like trying to get away from that stigma and be more of what they actually are.
Interesting. That explains why my research on hashtags for marketing, I was like, why isn't anyone using FFA hashtags? Future Farmers of America hashtags. That makes sense.
Because it's not a thing. Okay, so I joined FFA when I was a freshman in high school. And yes, most high schools have a chapter, but not all of them do, especially in more like city, urban type of areas.
That explained me.
If you don't have one, it's okay. You could do the same things in 4-H. And most places will have a local 4-H club. FFA is more like the high school and college organization. 4-H is any age. Well, any age over, I think, 5.
Gotcha. There's some pictures of you with, I think, a sheep. Did you do 4-H when you were younger than?
No.
Okay. That's a picture of you in high school? Wow, you look like a little baby.
I still do.
Oh, you still look a little bit like a baby.
Yes. Nothing's changed. So I started FFA when I was a freshman in high school. If I could have done it younger, I totally would have. But we didn't know about it.
Yeah.
We found out about it in high school. I was very active in it all the way through high school. I did not do collegiate, which part of me kind of wishes I had, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
So I'm okay.
That's fair.
I did other things.
What all did you do when you were in it?
In FFA?
Yeah.
I raised a bunch of animals. So I raised turkeys, rabbits, goats, and sheep. I did horticulture. I did floral design, but not technically by choice.
Okay.
We didn't have enough people enter the floral design competition. And so one of my teachers were like, it's $25 you're doing it. And I was like, I've never taken the class. She said, I don't care. Fill out the paper.
I really can't see you organizing flowers.
I didn't do well.
I bet you didn't. I love you, but I could see you doing bad.
She did give me like a packet to study beforehand.
How did that reading go?
I didn't do well.
Also, what do you study? I guess as an artist, I could see these kinds of broader leafed things look better as a background, and then the more texture goes in the front. Is it stuff like that?
Yes, but also general shape, size variance, what a healthy flower looks like versus not. how to cut the stems correctly, height requirements, like apparently it's science.
Interesting.
Flower shop people are not given enough credit.
No, that's fair. To build a proper bouquet,
It's
yeah.
rough.
And there's also, now I'm getting off track because I find this fascinating. Did you know that a lot of bouquets at one point, based on what flowers or plants and colors you chose, they represent something. And so you can tell a whole, like, if I was confessing my love to you after all these years,
Finally.
I could buy certain plants and arrange them in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And it tells you the whole thing. I don't even have to write it down.
Tis crazy.
It's crazy. So back to it.
So I did really, really well with my goats. That was kind of my main talent, if you will. I did the school show, and then I did the county shows, and then I did the state shows.
Is that a volunteer thing, or do they pick like that? Because we have students, it seems like we have repeat students that go to the shows after the FFA show.
Those are the county and state shows. So they're called the majors.
Did they do well at the FFA show to go?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Anybody can do it. The state shows generally are more expensive.
So you want to have something good anyway.
Right, because the animals are more... So when you have a school show, the school brings the animals and you pay a flat fee and you pick an animal.
Yeah.
And then everybody's animals come from like the same breeder or whatever.
Yeah.
The same stock. When you do a state show or a county show or a major show, everybody's on their own to find their animals. And some people spend obscene amounts of money from like tip-top breeders to get their projects.
Gotcha.
And not everybody has that kind of resource.
Yeah.
So if you don't have enough money to buy a good project, like, yes, you still can overcome it, but the chances are not as good. And it's quite a commitment.
Yeah.
You're also off season. Like most school shows are in the opposite season as your major shows. So you don't have as much help from the teachers because it's in this area, it's usually around the summertime.
And that's like their time off. Yeah. Okay.
Like the teachers will still be there. And obviously a teacher's dedication is their own choice, but
yeah,
just in general, you're not like in school with the teachers every day.
Yeah. Okay. So you go to show, you win. What do you win? Or do they just say, good job, here's a medal?
No, it depends. So some shows are terminal and some shows are jackpot.
Okay. Terminal, I know, it's an auction situation.
Right. So you win, your animal goes to auction, you auction off the animal for the highest bidder. That bidder can then choose what to do with the animal. If they like Billy the goat, they can take Billy the goat home and he can be their friend forever. If they want to eat Billy the goat, then they do that.
Yeah. Okay.
The jackpots, you take your animal home with you. You're winning things like buckles, scholarships, trophies, banners.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And scholarships, will they go toward what you want them to, or do they like store them in their back pocket until college? Or is it both?
It depends.
Okay.
I think they have both. Because I'm pretty sure I won a scholarship for college through one of the county shows. I did. But I don't know if it had anything to do with I'm so old. I know I had to apply, and you had to have shown in that county show in order to apply.
Okay.
But it wasn't because you won the show necessarily.
Oh.
That one, they dictated that the scholarship would be broken up into 4 parts for each year of college.
Okay.
Then there's some, like Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Yeah.
If you do their calf scramble, where the kids run around like crazy people and try to jump on the cows' faces.
Yeah.
If you catch a cow, you don't keep that cow. They give you a $2,000 scholarship to put towards a cow from a breeder.
Interesting.
And that cow has to be a female, and the goal for it is for you to get it pregnant and have the baby, and you have to like very in-depth track the whole journey, or you owe them their money back.
That's a lot of pressure on a kid. Interesting. Success rate on that?
I think it's pretty high.
That's good.
Because usually the kids that get in there are pretty dedicated.
Oh, that's fair. I'd half-heartedly go into that ring.
Yeah. I never did it because my family couldn't afford cows at that time in my life.
Yeah.
So I asked my mom for a cow, and she's like, you have horses. You don't need a cow.
Yeah. Cows are expensive.
Yes,
what
they are.
These kids put towards them sometimes.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. And then I never raised pigs because I don't like pigs. The end.
I don't like pigs either.
I was more of a goat and sheep kind of girl.
They are cute.
They're so cute. The goats were my favorite. They were so cute. I just love them. They just bounce and they twirl and they're so fancy and also stupid, but in the best of ways.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, so we've covered there's show animals.
Yes.
There's
So there's horticulture shows where
uh-huh.
you grow plants, topiaries, vines, vegetables. There's different like subsets or classes, I guess, of the show, and you can grow whatever you want.
Yeah. I would have liked that. I wish now I had more experience in growing vegetables and
You want to
herbs.
compete in a horticulture competition for adults?
No.
They have those.
No.
We'll work on it. So I did horticulture. I failed at horticulture. I'm not a horticulturist.
You got your lemongrass though.
I still kill things to this day. The reason why the lemongrass is thriving is because I don't touch it.
It is true. I once gifted her a cactus for Christmas, and it's one of those cactuses where like you never have to water it. It just chills. Maybe give it a little bit of like a shot of water like every few months, and it'll still be fine. And it died. You've kept your Venus flytrap things alive.
I don't know how.
I don't either. Those are weird though because they don't even like have roots. They just sit there.
Yes. I honestly think that it's my mother-in-law keeping them alive and I'm just taking the credit for it. Nah.
I could see that.
Yeah. So we've talked about show. And different schools have different shows too. Like some of them have baking competitions and some of them have photography shows and other stuff.
It's almost
also.
like home ec
Yeah, kind of.
competition.
Kind of.
Huh.
But then outside of show, there are other competitions too. So like for Klein ISD, because that's where I went to school. So that's where I lived the experience. You get your animals in September, October. Usually October, like the very beginning of October.
Yeah.
The show is in the very beginning of February. Your horticulture projects and your poultry come a little bit later, so you don't have them quite as long. Then after show, you have your spring semester in school. And during your spring semester, we do a lot of traveling, like team competitions.
Is this where the research stuff comes in? That's
that's like an ag science thing that you can enter and show.
Got it. Okay.
And that's like self-study research.
Okay. Gotcha.
But there's like competitions on skills that you can do.
What kind of skills?
Mine was knot tying.
Oh, well, that's fun.
So it was like 3 of us and we had this script that we had to follow and each of us had to tie a certain number of knots and describe how and what they're for and what they're called and stuff.
Okay.
There's some on land judging, so you judge the soil content. There's some on poultry judging, so you have a bunch of like poultry carcasses and like chicken nuggets and stuff and you judge which is the best. There's wool judging, where there's a bunch of wool everywhere and you have to judge which is going to make the finest sweater. I also was a meat judger. So I spent 4 hours in a meat freezer and judged various different types of meat cuts.
Wow.
I'm very good at choosing steaks. We had to memorize like 160 different cuts of meat.
That's crazy.
And there was like this quiz. Like we walked through and they would have different meat cuts on the table and you had to name them.
Yeah.
And then there were these sections where you had to pick which one was the best. And then there was like a written test.
Huh. So does that mean that you've been trained to, like, does this apply to, like, if you had to quarter a cow and create the correct cuts, you have that training on how to follow the muscle lineature, whatever it's called?
Also vet school, but yes.
Also vet, well, yeah, duh. I forgot about that part.
Minor detail. But yes, same. I was, in my senior year, I was 3rd high point individual in area in my meat skills.
And your meat skills.
Mm-hmm. My team was pretty young. I had a bunch of freshmen on it, so as a team, we didn't like make it to nationals, but
you got the fire in you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously did you find that it further pushed you toward veterinary school, or were you already like set on it?
I was already there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you knew
I've been there for a hot minute.
Man, I wish I knew what I'd wanted to do with my life as young as you did.
Hey! We also have a bunch of like leadership competitions, and those are in the fall, not the spring. So while you're doing your animal stuff, you can join one of those competitions. I was in, I don't remember. I was in chapter conducting because I was an officer. So that's where you get up in your official dress and you're supposed to go through the formal creed, and you're supposed to go through like a correct meeting protocol in front
Oh,
of
okay.
judges. I think I also was in a speech competition. I don't remember. But there's a whole lot of like leadership and speaking things.
So it seems like FFA kind of generally equips students for leadership, the discipline there, and that's what you mean by they're getting away from just the farming and ranching
Right.
aspect.
It's not just how do you grow this flower.
Yeah.
It's a lot deeper than that.
Yeah. It's
A
how
lot.
to be a provider in America.
It's a lot of leadership.
Yeah.
It's a lot of business ownership. So in order to get your Lone Star degree, which is like a when we go to show in February, you'll see like all the kids in their official dress jackets.
Yes.
The ones that have the gold chains that go on the side.
Yes.
That is a award that's given to people that put together proficiency books. So you
Okay.
have to prove to the state FFA organization that you've managed to acquire a bunch of these skills and that you've managed to work your FFA life into something that could correspond with like a business model almost.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Mhm. So a lot of people use their animals and they say like I have a cow calf production because they had a cow that they showed that had a baby and now they're showing the calf.
Okay. Wow.
And you have to have like so many hours of meetings logged. You have to have so many different types of competitions logged. Like it's intense.
It's about as much as like if you joined sports.
But it's more than sports. Sports you just go to practice.
Yeah, that's
And
all
then
you
you
do
try
in
not to get
sports
injured.
ball.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have all this paperwork stuff.
Yeah.
FFA is pretty heavy.
Is there time if you wanted to be in sports ball and FFA?
I was a strutter.
I don't know what that means.
I was on drill team.
You're on drill team. That's cute.
Ugh.
Oh
I was on drill team, I was in FFA, and I did the IB program, the International Baccalaureate program.
my
And I worked.
gosh. Molly,
And I taught horseback riding lessons.
that's insane.
And I worked at Subway too that year. I was a sandwich artist.
I bet you were.
Your girl can make a sandwich. Professional training.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So I mean, it doesn't really sound like there's if you really want to prepare your kid for success in life.
Get them off their butt. Tell them that TV will melt their brain and make them do something.
Yeah.
There are activities everywhere for everyone.
And it doesn't have to be because I know we've had some kids who don't like terminal situations, but you don't have to be anywhere near that world.
No,
And
you don't
but you
have
can
to
still be an
show.
FFA.
You can still be an FFA and do all of the other things without showing animals. I don't like every school's different with what they offer, but in Klein ISD, I'm a part of the CTE advisors group, which is they're trying to make elective classes valid in your day-to-day life as an adult, and they're making it so that a bunch of elective classes get you certifications before you graduate.
That makes sense.
So like the vet kids that come to hang out with us,
Yeah.
they're doing that class and they're logging those hours, and then they can take the CVA test before they graduate, and they can be a CVA 1 or even I think 2 by the time they leave high school.
Okay.
They have a cosmetology one, they have a floral design one where you can be like certified, like legally licensed.
Yeah.
They have like for the cosmetology one at Klein Oak, you can leave high school with a cosmetology license. There's an auto mechanic one.
That's so useful.
Yes. It's like trade school in high school.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I feel like it helps reduce the jarring change from, okay,
Now what?
go be an adult. You're responsible for yourself now. And it's like, dude, I haven't had to do anything seriously. I worked a part-time job, so I had money for gas to drive around the neighborhood with my friends.
That's fun.
It was fun.
Circles!
It wasn't productive.
Building friendships can be productive.
Yeah. But man, that's awesome. So yeah, I will make sure to get all of the specific dates listed if you would like to come. The Klein and Sci-Fair shows both, they are open to the public. So you don't have to...
All of the school shows.
All the school shows?
All of the major shows. Every FFA show is open to the public.
And they're kind of fun to see. Even if you don't know what's going on, it's such an energetic atmosphere.
Yes, and you don't have to buy anything. Like,
Yeah.
you're not required to buy an animal when you go. But the ones that it's just fun to look at, and it's fun to see what they've accomplished. And if you go to different schools have different competitions, right? So like the spring FFA one, theirs isn't just high school kids. It's the FFA kids and the 4-H kids in the area. So you have a bunch of like little kids that are competing against high school children. And they do like bake sales. It's so cute.
That does sound cute.
It's so cute. And a lot of them, if you buy their animal, if their bake sale didn't make it to auction, if you buy their animal, they'll bring you a tray of cookies.
Oh.
I know. So cute.
When is the spring show?
April.
Okay. I might tag along with you for that.
It's so fun.
Okay.
It's outside right now, so it's kind of warm, but they're building an indoor arena that'll be open in the next couple years.
Cool. Okay. So, but yeah, first week of February, Monday through Friday, it looked like, and I think Saturday as well.
Yeah, so during the week is the competitions. So like the actual showing of the animals. The Saturday is the auction.
Oh, okay. So if you want to see the fun stuff, play hooky from work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And different species are on different days.
Yeah, and I'll post that in the schedule that I share with you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of open up y'all's world to it. I hope you learned something about organizing flowers and raising animals and
I
steak
cannot teach you
judging.
anything about organizing flowers. I lost that competition hard.
I bet you did.
I lost it hard.
I mean, but you're equipped with the best knowledge possible. You can choose a steak.
I can choose.
That's all that matters in life.
I am a steak picker and a sandwich artist.
Yeah. And on that note, have a nice day.
Make good incisions.
Thank you for joining us on Tales from the Clinic. Again, we are your hosts, Dr. Molly and regular Ashley. For more insider scoops into the vet med life and pet ownership, hit that subscribe button for updates on new episodes, and of course, share our channel to spread the word. Check the podcast notes below to see how you can get in contact with us. You can find all of Dr. Molly's affordable pet healthcare clinics on social media as well. Thanks again, and talk soon.